to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cougars will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The TCU Horned Frogs offense comes on the field first today. And of course, one of the subplots today, Kirk, is the Heisman race. Now, this quarterback doesn't want to think about that, put that kind of pressure on himself. But if he keeps playing the way he's played, he's going to be in New York.
Chris, the thing that really stands out to me is somehow he's able to ignore all the pressure, all the hype. Every single week, people asking him about dealing with the pressure of living up to the expectations of winning the Heisman, and yet he goes out and executes and continues to play great football. Let's see if he can do it today.
The receiver grabs it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. A deep shot to the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So BYU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. He's found some room with the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Irvin. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Ferrier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll bring this out from just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, TCU!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running back has it on a screen now. Past the 40. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's got room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense gets him to third down. I don't know if they're surprised by the option call, but a big play for this offense to get the yards they need.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw, it's Irvin. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Horned Frogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to run it. It's Fuentes. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Short loss on the play. Sets up 2nd and long from the 18. To the air. It's Irvin. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The Horned Frogs come to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field, trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the TCU offense takes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Fuentes. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. And the Horned Frogs will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to
offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pressure is coming. Quick spin on the run. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Irvin. Nice grab, it's Cobb. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. BYU has now moved into the red zone. A direct snap. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, BYU. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on...
And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking for a gap. It's Clay. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Irvin. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Verrier. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The shotgun running play call. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Looking downfield, it's Irvin. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Brigham Young. Here's the point after attempt.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Breaks free. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. The receiver makes the catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.